Hey YouTube, what's up? Dr. T here, and welcome to the Altcoin Express and my hometown, St. Petersburg, Florida. So I'm currently in Ethereum, I'm currently in EOS. I've made a few thingy errors, but I need to get my shit together and stop being a clown. Yay, there's nothing like being a clown. So I kind of wandered into this doing some other stuff to realize that it was peaking. I like the way the ladies do that. Yay! So I sold this off at relative 19499, and I like to follow the moving averages. We're on tradingview.com. I have this indicator from here, EMA, set on 180 day moving average of whatever that thing does, and this DEMA 30-day moving average, and down here this is a volume index set on 15. It shows you the respective buy volume versus the sell volume, and so we followed this along, me, and decided, together with some other information, onto GDAX, and look what's happening with Papa Bear. I call Bitcoin Papa Bear, or Big Dog, and see what it's doing, because if it's not going up like a rocket, then you can be fairly sure things are going to have a little entrenchment, and where this goes, Ethereum always goes. So we are back over to here, and we can see it over here as well. Anyway, I've got them both up over here. So using that, and using the data that's coming off Binance, I decided on a buy-in point. I made 3 calculations to 0.3, 0.4, 0.5% down from the loss of the fee. Take that off your sell off first, and calculate down from there. And we did a little play. So in we come. Whoa, I've got to shut this shit down here. So I had 1,552 coins, having made a little bit of a scrub, and I sold it off at 19,499, bought it back at 19,383. Now I've got 1560. That's 8 coins. That's 110 bucks. Thank you very much to the guys who gave me that money. It was so kind to give me money. So we are prospectively in a nice bottom, and we will kind of put some light back on the scene. I'm just going to phase it out, take a look at the big picture, and then we'll shut it down, because I like to see where we're going. That's a good thing to do. So it has these little play arounds where it becomes overbought, as does Ethereum, based on where Papa Bear's going. You can get these little plays, they're kind of nice. And so we're going back out slowly to the big picture. You take it out to the top of its former mountain, and you get some perspective of what is coming down the road. So there you go. That's the beginning of May, and this is Ethereum's right down here. That's up there, and now we've got us down here and Ethereum up there. So it doesn't take too much IQ to tell you that somewhere down the road it's going to go woohoo up there, and we make the big bucks. That's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. You do not day trade. You do not sit on the sidelines and wait for something to be prospectively go up, buy in, wait for a bit, sell off. No, you do not do that. You get the best coin around, which is EOS, bar none. There is nothing as good as EOS in the long range competition of everything else. Ontology is sort of a possibility second. It's kind of volatile. You have to be kind of retrospective as to where you play with ontology, because it is kind of volatile, and it's in a similar kind of situation now. If the two juxtapose one another, then you've got an inversion situation, but I'm just following this right now because I get myself a bit too kind of excited about it all. So that's the current situation. Got a little play. We're down a shitload, but it will all come back. Just have patience. It will all come back. By the end of the month, this thing is going up here to its 8,000 level. And when it gets there, it'll be higher because it outperforms Bitcoin. So its peak was like 830 38, something like that. Well, it will be a penny or two up the road when it finally gets back up here, and that shouldn't take too very long. Well, hey, yo-ho. I like to play with these things because they're fun. So where is it? End of the month coming up here. So yeah, well, we're kind of coming about there. So by the end of the month, if it keeps on this course, that's a course of prerogative it's got to have to maintain. If it keeps on this course, and once Bitcoin gets going, it's going to say, right, we've had enough of you bears sucking our ass down the drain. Bulls, it's time to run, and when they get the go-ahead, they will shit a fit at going up in a hurry. So outlook is fairly good. Do your little plays, stay safe, and make money. That's what it's all about, making money.